Okay, you guys? You want to find y. You have to undo the subtraction process, so you have to get the 3x out of there. And you should, in your head, think to yourself, what is a 3x minus a 3x? If you try to do 3x subtract 3, they're not the same things. They're not. We'll have to talk about that. Michael, put that away, please. Okay. Now, I have unbalanced this. I'm going to put a minus 3x over here. Cole said, hey, that's not 12, is it? He's right. It's not 12. So this side is the easy side. It's 15 minus 3x. But what about the left side? So in your head, you're going to check and say, what is this? You don't have to write it out, but what is 3x minus 3x? Nick, what is that? 0. But don't forget what sign is after that, because that didn't go away. Minus 5 times y. And then, now that's a times sign. If you put it on my calculators, it will show you the dot. How do we undo multiplying? Michael, how do we undo multiplying? Divide by what are we going to divide by? That's right. What do you want to divide by? I can divide by anything I want, but I want this to be a 1. What kind of 5? Positive or negative? Negative, because you want that to be a positive 1. Nick, you get this now? And then we divide everything. Now, I do want it. Now, the calculator puts a long bar here. I don't like that because we want to divide it out like this. Every term gets divided. And I'm left with what? Y, that's 1y. Check in my head, it's 1, equals what? What's 15 divided by negative 5? Negative 3. What do 2 negatives make? Positive. And we are a little bit independent of the other quadratic classes, so we're going to go at the pace that we need to go at.
About 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay, perfect. And that's it. There's no easy way to check unless you use the graphing calculator, and the graphing calculator will write this way, 15 minus 3x over negative 5. That's the only problem. Now, why do I care about this? I care about this because it's a way to graph. Anybody remember what 3/5 is? Remember y equals mx plus b? Which is the slope, which is the intercept? Yeah, what's the slope of this one? M is the number that's right in front of the x. That's not the negative 3. This is the slope. Yeah, it's hard. And what's this one? This is the what? Don't do that. That's the what? Y-intercept. Okay, we've got one more, and then you're going to work on your worksheet. But I think we'll do the assessment. You can do the assessment on your iPad at home. There's an assessment up there. It's not going to count. We're just trying to figure out where you are, if I'm teaching too fast, too slow, that sort of thing. I want this to look like y equals mx plus b. So you want this guy all by itself. So Grant, how do I get that all by itself? What do I have to do? Well, the y is okay there. I want to leave it there. I want that one gone. So plus what? Very good. Plus x. Here's your equals. My kids last year like to put a little wall there. What you do to one side of the wall, you got to do to the other. Plus x. Okay, Jacob, what's that end up being?
2x. No.
What's this side? That's the easy side.
2x.
Not 2x. It's plus. 2 plus x. And what's this side going to give you? This is going to go away, right? And what's still left? What kind of y? A negative y. What number is that? Michael, what number is in front of y? A negative 1. So how do I get rid of a negative? Divide by a negative 1. No, no, no. We remember our rules. No, we're going to turn off that whatever you have running. Here, I'll show you. Is it you?
Yes, it is.
There. Oh, you have to, you don't have to turn it off.
I'm finished.
Oh, but you can't turn off your iPad. You're not done. First off, I want to check your answers. Second, we're going to work on a worksheet. So please turn your iPad back on. Huh? You haven't done the worksheet.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
We're talking about this.
No, we have a worksheet. We're not done.
Talking about this.
That's okay. I want to check your work, make sure it's right. And then we're going to do a worksheet. So don't turn your iPad off. Okay, so what do you have to do here? Do you know? How do I get y by itself? Somebody told me before I was interrupted. Divide by a -1. Divide everything by -1. What does -1 do to the value here? What's a +2 divided by a -1? Make it easy. Because I have a negative of y. I don't want negative y. I want positive y. You could multiply by -1 as well. You turn your iPad on? It takes a while to boot. Okay, what's this going to give you? 2 divided by -1 is what? Anybody? What's 2 divided by -1? Cole? What's 2 divided by 1? What? Very good. And what's a positive x divided by a -1? What's a positive divided by a negative? It's a what? Negative. There it is. Okay. In Schoology. Now, you will save this and you will submit this to me. You don't have to save it. You submit it. So you're going to have to, on the corner of your remarks, there's a button. It looks like a little arrow, I believe. And you are going to select that and you're going to go to Google Docs. Right. And then, this is the part I'm not quite sure about, then you're going to get it to me. And it's going to go into my Dropbox. Okay, so do you see where we're going? Yes. Let me pause this. I will stop it, but I'm going to pause it